First and foremost, I'd like to say it is so fundamental to read, and I'm so thankful today that I have the ability to read. Today we will be reading from Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. And the picture is the actual place where Jesus Christ was tempted. And it reads, "Then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Then Jesus said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again the devil taketh him up to an exceedingly high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him." So, I want to call this video The Precipice of Peace. Let's look at this word precipice. The word precipice means a very steep rock or cliff, especially a tall one. It is a noun, and an example of it used in a sentence: we swerve towards the edge of the precipice. The word is Latin, and it also has some French origin. Another example would be that the devil tempted Jesus at the precipice. He was at the top of a cliff, but he was led there by the Spirit. I love this because there's a saying that goes, God will not lead you where he is not present. Meaning, if the Most High leading you somewhere, or you find you're in a situation where you were led there, but it is not what you expected, but you know that the Spirit of the Most High led you there, this is a great story. So the precipice of peace is what I would like to call this. That Christ consciousness awakening energy that is on the planet right now. We're just at the precipice of peace, where we have a president who wants peace. And it's almost unfathomable that he got to that seat of the presidency again. Here's another great picture I found, where here Christ is at the precipice and he's tempted. And in the very end of that story, he says, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Now, I love this part because here is where he recognizes his immortality, and that here is where he even admits that thou shalt worship God, and only God shall you serve. And that ended the debate. I love this because this is one of the most powerful parts of God realization. And here's where I like to go into my Islamic faith that believes that there is only one God, and that is Allah. And I love that place of being there, because some people might assume or believe that God realization means actually becoming like God and having this power and this authority over others. But this story of Jesus being tempted while at the precipice of a very steep cliff, this puts God realization in perfect perspective. And granted, the Quran is a monotheistic religion that also puts that God realization in perfect perspective. But there is something missing. And I wrote over some notes so that I could add and subtract from what's missing to the God realization part. Here are the notes. First, let's look at the time and date in comparison to female dynastic periods. And you would say -1 because the Bible and the Quran are pretty much new. But Hebrew and Arabic are languages of high vibration. And the Bible and the Quran both have a metaphorical value. However, they are both missing evidence of feminine divinity, but they're able to translate across barriers. But here's one big thing about the Bible and the Quran. They both lack archaeological proof according to Wikipedia. So this is great to go to as a reference, the Bible and the Quran. But here at Oracle Candles, we are reading When God Was a Woman by Marilyn Stone. I could not put this book down after finding it, and it has answered so many questions to my query for answers of why divine femininity is missing from the Bible and the Quran. After reading this book, I guarantee you will feel empowered as a woman. Now, this video and this reading of this book is not to sway anyone's religious beliefs. However, as I said previously, there is that divine feminine missing from the equation of history. Well, now this is her story, and I love this story by Marilyn Stone. I encourage and I invite anyone who would like to join me in reading this powerful declaration of divine femininity by Marilyn Stone. You can follow me on Oracle Candles at Instagram and TikTok, and I look forward to reading this book with women. I look forward to the discussion. Thanks for watching.